Can you believe 30 years of lying about being a daily show when in fact we only shoot 4 episodes a week? We've been lying this whole time. Can you believe we've gotten away with this?
We're being exposed as big fat liars.
It's about time.
Hello and welcome to the Precap, a daily show podcast where we sit down with this week's host to recap some of the latest news and preview what's coming up next. I'm Kat Radley, a writer at the show, and I am joined today by your host this week, the brilliant, the lovely, the funny and talented Desi Lydic.
Stop it. Get out of here with your compliments. You're brilliant, funny, and talented.
Oh my God, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so this week is a Desi hosting week, which is always so exciting, very fun, and we like to start this podcast by kind of looking at what happened recently in the news that maybe we missed or maybe still might trickle into the next week of shows.
Yes.
And the biggest story from over the weekend that has been being hyped for months now was the release of the Christopher Nolan film, The Odyssey.
Yeah.
And we haven't looked at the box office numbers yet. I assume it was huge.
I think, okay, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think it was something like 287 million worldwide.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Does that sound hyper specific? Okay. Alan's fact checking. No fake news here. That was a lie.
Yeah, 264 million globally.
264 million. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right.
Massive weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I have a confession to make to our listeners. I just want to get ahead of this because I feel like this could get me in trouble. I did not see the movie the way that it was intended to be seen. And you know this because you were kind enough to be my plus one.
Yeah.
Kat, I failed us.
Yeah.
I got us tickets to see the Odyssey over the weekend. We went. We were 14 minutes into the previews before we looked up and realized this is not the IMAX theater.
We were both like, is this IMAX? I don't think this is IMAX.
This doesn't look big enough to be IMAX. I don't think this is the way Nolan intended us to watch this movie.
And we had because everyone was like, oh, it's sold out forever. And we looked behind us. There were like empty seats behind us. And I was like, oh, well, there are seats. Like, people could have gotten tickets to this. And we were both excited to get like snacks and popcorn, and I was just like, "Oh, we got to get there early because like the concession line's gonna be crazy."
By the way, I offered to buy you the Trojan horse bucket.
You did.
I wanted to be able to get you at least a popcorn bucket out of this deal. Yeah. And do you remember what you told me?
That I don't have room for it in my apartment.
No, you said I'm not falling for that.
Oh yeah. Also, I think the Trojan horse bucket holds less popcorn than the large popcorn.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to eat a whole large popcorn. This movie is 3 hours long.
I'm not going to
get that
gypped.
Tiny horse out of my fucking face.
Yeah, get it the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was still great, but it was like, we didn't realize, I mean, I knew there was IMAX and then what I call regular.
Yeah.
But apparently there are like 4 or 5 different ways to see the Odyssey.
Yes.
And Desi and I are still not sure which one we saw.
Couldn't tell you.
All we know is it was not IMAX.
It was not the way the gods intended.
So I'm sorry, Christopher Nolan film bros out there who might think this is sacrilegious.
We'd like to apologize.
I'm sure you'll let us know how you feel in the comments.
Hollywood is cutting off our passports. We are no longer able to travel to Los Angeles. We've been blacklisted. We did not see it the right way. We're
hiding out in New York City. They don't even want us here anymore.
No, they don't. They definitely do not. However,
it was still great.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Still processing the movie. I'd like to go see it again.
Yeah. In IMAX.
In IMAX next time.
So in October, we will go when we can get tickets. We will go see it in IMAX. I think we did it right, though, because I think if you're going to see it twice and only once in IMAX,
right?
I think seeing it first, not in IMAX, you can kind of follow the story, know the characters, take in, the narrative, and then having that familiarity go in and just like enjoy the IMAX experience.
I totally agree.
We totally did it on purpose.
It's the way we wanted to do it. We did it. Yeah. We knew exactly what we were doing.
Yeah. But we saw it in, I don't know, laser, 70 millimeter,
Dolby,
digital, Dolby,
maybe.
Dolby surround.
Maybe someone put it on a projector from their iPhone and just dropped it in a cup for audio. It could have been that. I couldn't tell you.
We were impressed either way. Oh, yeah. This was the AMC website. We were trying to figure out what kind of movie we saw. There's the IMAX, which we didn't do that. Extraordinary Weights.
Yeah, we did not do that.
Dolby Cinema at AMC, completely captivating.
Yes.
We were both captivated.
I was captivated.
Completely. 70 millimeters, greater detail and depth. I saw detail and depth. Could have been that one. Picture a Better World, laser at AMC. I mean,
I spend a lot of time picturing a better world. Most of my time is spent picturing a better world, so it could have been laser.
a big theme of the movie was picturing a better world. So all I know is that neither of us got up to pee once, which we were both very proud of ourselves.
Proud of us.
Yeah.
That was our biggest accomplishment.
We were like prepared. We were like, I wonder like what part we should try to go pee. Probably like at different times, and I can like tell you what you missed. You can tell me what I missed.
Yeah.
The end of the movie came. We were like, hey, neither of us got up to pee.
We did it.
Yeah.
That is a true testament.
And if that isn't a good review for the movie, from two women in their 40s, not getting up to pee for a whole movie.
That's right.
Women who have given birth before.
Yes.
That is a huge compliment. So
2 pelvic floors up.
even though they're down in reality.
Yeah, let's be honest. Kind of up. 2 Kegels up.
2 unprolapsed pelvic floors. This is the Odyssey review that all the bros have been waiting for.
This is exactly. Yeah, we're living up to expectations here.
So the Odyssey was great, and because Elliot Page is going to be on the show this week.
His performance is unbelievable, and I think perhaps the heart of the entire movie. Right?
Yeah, we won't give too much away, but it is a very crucial aspect. It's not like the hugest role in terms of screen time, but it is in terms of story. And
his character has such an impact.
Great performance.
Yeah.
So Odyssey was a big story in the entertainment world this weekend. Then, of course, the big story from the sports world, the World Cup finals. We had Spain defeating Argentina 1-0 in extra time.
Now,
right?
here's my hot question. Did you get up to pee once during the World Cup game?
You know what? I was peeing the whole time because I didn't watch it.
You were too busy peeing to watch it?
Yeah, I was letting out all that pee I've been holding in.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Did you watch it? What was your...
I was on a road trip. We were in the car, so I was listening to it, which I have to admit it wasn't nearly as exciting as being able to watch it.
Yeah.
But we were tapped in.
Well, because it was a pretty uneventful game. It was 0-0 for the whole game until they scored in extra time.
Yes.
From what my husband was watching it like on his phone and filling me in. And so he was like giving me updates, and he was like still 0-0.
Yeah.
And why was he watching on his phone? Not because he bet money on it.
Did he?
Just he put like $20 on like random stuff, and he was like, I don't know what I bet on, but we'll see what happens.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. I don't think he won anything.
Damn.
Yeah. But,
son of a bitch.
But it was Spain versus Argentina, and some of the big news, obviously, Trump was there. It's being hosted in America, and he insisted on presenting the trophy to the winners. And Spain versus Argentina, as far as he knew, it was Mexico versus Mexico.
Yeah.
It's just the irony of him presenting this trophy to 2 Latino countries, or one of 2 Latino countries, in light of everything happening with immigration, detention centers, ICE raids, etc.
Tariffs, all of the things.
So I think that caused a lot of controversy. But another big controversy was the photo.
Yes.
So we can probably pull up this photo. He presented the trophy, but when it came time for the team photo, he like refused to get out of the way. So in this photo, you can kind of see it's a team photo. He managed to get pushed off to the side awkwardly. You can still see his right shoulder popping into frame. When this is really just meant to be the team photo. Like historically, this has always been just the team. Like
no
not
coaches.
even
Yes.
no managers, no coaches, and he just wouldn't get the fuck out of the photo.
Which tracks.
And then the Spanish team didn't just crop him out. You can see here he is just
fully airbrushed.
Yes, photoshopped away. It's kind of funny. You can see like little gold sparkles like where his body was, almost like a magician poofed it.
Disintegrated into gold specks.
Exploded into gold sparkles. So, of course, he made it about himself, but kudos to the Spanish team for just photoshopping the shit out of him.
The footage of him being shooed away is so funny to me. It is so classic, like every family photo I've ever taken where my cousin's just like, in the back, just keep going. No, keep going a little further. Like no one wants him in the photo. He has no idea what's going on.
Or like when someone brings someone to a wedding, but you know they're not, like they're going to break up.
Yes.
Like, and we're like, don't put them in the wedding photos because they're not going to be around in a year and this is going to be lasting forever.
Whatever
It really
you
had
do.
that energy.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Like, get your creepy boyfriend out of here.
Someone's going to come in with one of those like cartoon old-timey canes and just pull him off the stage.
And then he'd be like, oh, is this cane for me? And just take it. But it was very awkward and funny watching him get shooed by yet another like old man. Like, even he knew. He was like, dude, get out of the frame.
Yeah.
So it's very awkward and funny and just and a very appropriate close to the whole event, because as the host country, there's a lot of anticipation going into the World Cup of we don't have the infrastructure for it, we don't have the public transportation, and also there's going to be ICE presence, there's going to be a lot of foreign travelers and visitors, and it's just not going to be good for just the Trump administration's treatment of immigrants and even foreign travelers right now. How do you think it went overall?
Well, also just thinking about the fact that this is the greatest moment of their lives, so many people's lives, and it's happening in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I know.
Like, a little bittersweet.
I know.
Is it the way we'd write it up?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Like, imagine like these Spanish footballers telling their kids, like, the greatest day of my life. First, the day you were born, and then second, happened in New Jersey. I don't think anybody's ever said that sentence before.
I don't think so. But now they will.
Yeah.
And so it is history making.
Yeah.
In that sense. No, I think I'm going to be very, very sad to see all of the World Cup tourists leave when they wake up hungover next week. Yeah. I think it's going to be a real bummer. The energy has been great around here, I have to say. I do think that Yamal and Messi should have to recreate the bathtub photo, though.
It's only fair.
It's only fair.
Oh, that's so
How
cute.
sweet. How wild is that?
I mean, the odds of both of them becoming the incredible all-star players that they did and to be facing off against each other, I mean, that's just stars aligned.
It really does
happen.
feel like a destiny thing.
Yeah.
Like it is. It was so meant to be in every way. So can we get Annie Leibovitz to recreate this photo for us?
I mean,
they could swap places.
It could be in the locker room shower or just fill a tub. But it's very adorable. There's also Yamal's little brother, who I think is maybe like 1 or 2 years old. There's also been videos of the little brother going viral for his younger half brother dancing, which is also pretty adorable. Oh my God, this kid is so cute.
Oh my God.
So it's just kind of funny. Like, there's pictures of him as a baby, and he's also been going viral for hanging out with his baby brother. Oh, just a very adorable World Cup overall. Oh my God, he's so cute.
I don't understand why my dancing videos don't go viral like this. I'm doing it all wrong.
It's because you're not wearing a diaper.
That's well.
I've been telling you need a diaper.
That you know of. I actually was during the Odyssey, and that's why I never got up to be. You just had no idea.
Well, I'm wearing one because I have cyclospora diarrhea right now.
Oh my God. Thanks, Taylor Farms.
Yeah. That's another story we missed, which we can touch on. Last week was the big diarrhea week,
right?
Which doesn't seem like it'll creep back up into the news unless the outbreak spreads even more.
Here's hoping.
There's been some stuff with Taylor Farms, which is one of the farms accused of being the cause of it, is now saying they got an apology from the FDA. It's kind of a whole big clusterfuck kind of shady
Something
story.
Doesn't smell right with that. And it's not just diarrhea.
Yeah.
It smells like a bribe.
Will this week be another diarrhea week? Stay tuned to find out.
By the way, this podcast is brought to you by Taylor Farms.
Taylor Farms. You'll explode with pleasure. So we have entertainment news from the Odyssey, big sports news from the World Cup. Yes, our show is also about politics, in case you didn't know.
What?
Daily Show covers politics.
Since when?
Occasionally. Just occasionally. We're mostly diarrhea, but sometimes politics.
I'm out.
And Trump gave his big speech last Thursday, so we film our shows Monday through Thursday, and his speech was Thursday night, so it didn't make the cutoff for our show last week. So it's something that we'll probably be talking about this week. And the speech was about election integrity. And this week is when Trump is trying to push members of Congress to pass the Save America Act, which is, he's claiming, supposed to make our elections more secure, hence his speech Thursday, when really it's a voter suppression bill.
Right.
And Congress is about to go on yet another recess next week. So this is their week to do it. And I'm just so happy for them. They've been working so hard. They need a recess.
They really do.
Oh, those
3 days of hard work.
I know.
Showing up and pretending to get things done.
And they've been working, I think, for 3 weeks since their last recess. And those poor babies.
Starting to sound like our schedule.
I know. But it's okay because we're a comedy show. We're allowed to take breaks.
It's so crazy to me that Trump is talking about election fraud from 6 years ago. Like, to still be talking about this 6 years later. By the way, I have some incriminating evidence about my prom queen election in high school stolen by the Chinese. I'm convinced of it.
We should get into that.
I think we're going to need to get into that.
It's important to find out.
Yeah, we'll be getting into that this week as well. Also, like, okay, so he's saying that there was election fraud that happened when he was in fact president. But when Obama and Biden were president, the elections went just fine because he won. So is this Trump who cheats Trump? Is that what he's saying? Trump cheats Trump?
That's the thing. Yes, and he's not smart enough to even know that that's what he's saying.
And this is the entire moral takeaway from the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Only maybe we didn't interpret it correctly because we didn't see it the way it was intended to be seen.
We'll know better once we see it in IMAX.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is wild, too, because in his speech Thursday, they were saying, okay, we're releasing some documents and some evidence. So they did release some stuff, I think, on the DOJ website.
Right.
And the one thing that they did release that did show that there was perhaps foreign interference in the election was in the election in 2016 or 2020. It probably happened in both.
I'm pretty sure both.
By Russia, but for him, to benefit Trump.
In his favor.
So there was election interference to his benefit.
Right.
And it's like he doesn't even realize that that goes against what he's trying to argue.
He just bit himself in the ass.
Yeah.
By outing himself. And this is what happens when you're so caught up in lies that you can't keep track anymore.
Yes. So.
And also really trusting that the American people are not going to read the terms and conditions. It's like, I just want to watch Widow's Bay. Just.
Yeah.
Yes, accept.
And the voter ID laws, the Save America Act would make it harder to vote overall because it would require people to, I believe, have at least 2 forms of ID.
Right.
And so this would particularly hurt married women who have changed their name for marriage because their birth certificate wouldn't match whatever their current ID is, assuming their new married name is on it. So married women would be at disadvantage and probably not able to vote if they can't get their IDs updated in time. It would benefit Democrats in that more Democrats have passports than Republicans do, and a passport is a good, acceptable second form of ID. So it would be a clusterfuck, but it would just suppress votes overall. And they're going to try to push it through this week and try to attach it to a spending bill. Just giving you guys a crash course real quick, thinking that tying it to a spending bill would make it harder for the Democrats to vote against because that would mean the Democrats would be voting for a shutdown.
Yeah, shut down the whole government.
What do we think about another government shutdown?
Why the hell not? What else are we doing?
I know.
Shut down, not getting anything done?
I know.
Would we know a difference? We're all killing ourselves over explosive diarrhea these days.
It's like the government right now is up and running and the FDA is in full swing. And everyone's still getting diarrhea. Yeah. So shut it down. Let's see what happens.
What could change?
Yeah. So we're going to see how that plays out. Might be some interesting moments in Trump trying to persuade and influence Republicans in Congress. See what Mike Johnson has to say.
I do think that if they're going to expect people to show more forms of ID, they need to get better at taking ID photos. Because I will tell you, every single one of my ID photos looks like Jimothy.
Oh, Jimothy. We're getting into Jimothy today, too.
Are we going to talk about Jimothy?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that's a really good point. Because ID photos are always fucking terrible.
Why are they so bad?
Like the lighting, and then you try to smile and they're like, don't smile.
Don't smile. So then you end up doing a half smile.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you're facing the light. We want you directly under fluorescent lighting.
Yeah.
We want your skin to look green.
Yeah, we're going to backlight you and put a shadow over your face. And we're going to take off your makeup. So I agree. All right, fine. We'll do 2 forms of ID, but we get to do glamour shots for
please.
them.
Can we please bring back glamour shots?
Right?
I'm just going to pop into the mall, grab a going out top from 579 and pop up a few
Put on my
glamour
mom's
shots.
lipstick and go for it.
Those were the good old days.
I used to borrow my mom's lipstick all the time, and it was always, she only had this one weird orange color.
What did she wear? What was her color?
It was like this orangey, and she doesn't wear makeup really at all, so she's had it for special occasions. And it was just like this. The tube was probably 20 years old because she wore it like 3 times a year. So it was just like this orangish, reddish lipstick. And I'd just be like, oh yeah, this is peak beauty right here.
Do you know the 90s, like the 90s, early 2000s? It was all about Revlon Coffee Bean.
As the color?
Do you remember Revlon Coffee Bean? I'm aging myself. Let me tell you, it was not a good color. It's not a good color
like
on me.
Is it like a brown shade?
It's like a brown, like a, okay.
Oh, okay.
Alan's looking it up.
Okay.
Thank you, Alan.
Oh, okay. I do remember seeing girls wear this. I was not really like.
I think it went away and then it came back. It cycled through a few times, but it looks great on many people. I am just not one of them, but it didn't stop me.
When you're like in 7th grade, nothing stops you from looking terrible.
No.
I could see you pulling that color off.
No. Okay. I'll show you some photos.
All right.
Definitely not.
So this is my driver's license photo. So we'll see if women lose the right to vote this week. That'll be fun.
That should be fun. Real nail biter.
Really fun.
Everyone grab your Trojan horse popcorn buckets. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm going to need 3 Trojan horse popcorn buckets, please. I'll go through 1 an hour. One thing that the House did accomplish is they passed the daylight saving time bill to make
you could say that
daylight
again.
saving time.
Daytime save light time.
And then you can't say savings because last week was like Costa week, and we were talking about this bill a little bit.
Yes.
And every time someone said savings, Costa would be like, it's not savings, it's saving.
Daylight saving time. Is it though?
Daylight saving
time.
It's
daylight saving time. That's right.
But no one
Costa's correct.
Only nerds care about that. So daylight saving time.
Daylight save light time.
Daylight save light. Save tonight and fight
daylight,
the break of dawn.
Save the act.
Come tomorrow. Who was that? Was that Eagle Eye Cherry? Who did I just quote?
I have no idea.
Save tonight and fight the break of dawn.
Okay. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save
Is that
tonight.
Lenny Kravitz? Eagle Eye Cherry.
Eagle Eye Cherry.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
1997.
Yeah, Eagle Eye Cherry.
Prime Revlon coffee bean years.
Yeah, that would be prime coffee bean years.
By the way, the only people listening to this pod right now are people right in my age.
Our moms saying, you were beautiful back then. The Eagle Eye Cherry Daving Saylight time bill did get passed, but it still like faces hurdles to actually, become law. Mm-hmm. But they're trying to make daylight saving time, which is what we're in right now.
Yes, because we have sprung forward, we have yet to fall back, right?
Yes. So we would just never fall back. We'd be springing forward forever. Which fall back is the fun one, because that's when you gain an hour of sleep. Remember how fun that would be when you were actually like going out, till like bars close at 2.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, yeah, bars close at 3 tonight, technically.
Yes.
And like, that was so exciting.
And now we're just springing forward all the time.
Yeah.
Keep moving forward, never fall back.
And so that's a bit controversial because people are being like, oh, it hurts farmers and perhaps kids going to school because it'll be still dark in the morning. Mm-hmm. But then it won't be dark at 4:30.
Yeah.
So it's got pros and cons.
Yeah. I have to say, as a parent, I'm thrilled to not have to deal with my son's sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Because that's a bitch. Trying to get your kid on a good sleep schedule and then having to mess it up with daylight saving time. As a woman who enjoys psychologically messing with her husband, I'm going to really miss him trying to change the clock on the oven.
Yeah. Just watching him do it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And be like, by the time he did it, it's like, well, now it's not that time anymore. So you got to do it again.
We got to fall back.
You were doing this at 9:20. It's now 9:45, honey. So start over.
Which is why I think we should all leave our clocks at 12, just all the time. All the clocks, just leave it on 12. And let the alarm go off at random times.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way.
That sounds like a great way of life, Desi. Yeah. Is that why you're late to everything all the time?
Don't ask too many questions, okay? It might be why I messed up and got the wrong tickets to the Odyssey.
Yeah. We're going to 3:30 show a.m. So I'll see you there.
You know, I do feel like it's not a great omen that the second this bill passed, the skies filled with ash, the sun was blocked out, and we were smelling fire. That can't be. I feel like the time gods are upset with us.
Being like, don't do this.
Don't do this.
Yeah, this weekend was also plagued with terrible air quality, smoke from the Canadian wildfires.
All along the East Coast.
All along the East Coast. New York City. It was really bad Thursday night into Friday. We were like in the 200s of air quality. And it came back again Saturday in the form of like rain. It was like rainy and smoky.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like a hellscape of a weekend.
Yeah.
And Trump is, of course, blaming Canada for sending us their smoke. And he wants to tariff them.
Right. Brilliant idea to tariff them. As though our smoke doesn't affect Canada in any way.
Yeah.
Because we're so good at closing the border.
They could be so fucking lucky to have our smoke. I would love anything from Canada. I mean, smoke is not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping maybe for their universal health care or parental leave, but
voting rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, don't their firefighters come down and help us put out our fires?
Yes. Yeah.
Lost lives. It's all so
They're
gross.
a very good friend to us, and we are a very bad friend to them.
Canada, we love you.
Yeah, we're not mad at you, Canada.
Know, most of us are not like that. We love you dearly. We are so grateful for you.
Yeah.
Except Alan. Alan, you know what you did. Our producer, Alan. Is
Get out of here, Alan. All right, he's ready for us to move on to coming up next.
Yes, that sounds right. Yes, we should do that.
All right, so we mentioned, big news for us personally at The Daily Show this week.
Yes.
This week marks The Daily Show's 30th anniversary of being on the air.
Can you believe it?
July 22nd is our birthday.
We look great for 30, Kat.
We really do, don't we?
It's almost as though we never wore coffee bean Revlon lipstick and got glamour shots in the mall.
We will find those pictures. The Daily Show anniversary is on July 22nd, which is this Wednesday. And we're going to be doing a special podcast celebrating the 30th anniversary. And you're going to be a part of that podcast, Desi?
I believe so. I think I am. Yeah. We're going to talk about Daily Show history, all of our favorite field pieces. We're going to pick our favorite correspondents. It's going to get ugly. People's feelings are going to get hurt. Tune in.
I can't wait.
All sponsored by Taylor Farms. Shredded iceberg.
It will be filmed from the toilet. Individual toilets all in one room. It's going to be lovely.
Can you believe 30 years of lying about being a daily show when, in fact, we only shoot 4 episodes a week? We've been lying this whole time. Can you believe we've gotten away with this?
We're being exposed as big fat liars.
It's about time.
We're not going to change. But it's going to be a fun week. There's also going to be stuff, I think, out on Expansion, looking back over the past 30 years of highlights and packages and the different guests we've had. And, I mean, the correspondents that have been on the show alone. You guys will touch on this more on the podcast, but I mean, some of the greatest comedic actors and performers in history got their start at The Daily Show.
Yeah.
Find out who later this week. And
now, I did a full series rewatch to prepare for talking about this. Did you do that as well?
Yeah. I watched all 40,000 hours of The Daily Show.
I got a lot of time on my hands.
I'm only up to the Rob Riggle years,
okay.
So
you got a little more to catch up on.
Yeah, no spoilers. So we mentioned this earlier, Jimothy.
Oh, Jimothy.
The latest kind of social media viral, I guess we'd call it a feel-good story.
Yes.
Is this little raccoon named...
He's like, says who?
I know.
Feel good for who?
Is Jimothy the Raccoon, who is spotted in the Seattle area, I believe.
Sure.
And, he's kind of a little spherical, box-like raccoon. And he's just been creeping around yards, and people are really into him. He's pretty cute.
How sweet Jimothy is.
You know, when your world is a hellscape shit show, and a funny-looking raccoon comes on the scene...
America can't get enough. Yeah. This is like the way that this has taken off tells you exactly how America's feeling right now. It's how thirsty we are for something that feels good.
Yeah.
So crazy. I thought my son was the only one with that name. What are the odds?
Jimothy, named after your grandfather, right?
Yes. Jimothy Sr.
But surprisingly, not Jim for short, Ithy.
Ah, that's a cool way to go.
Yeah.
No one's going to forget that
Nope.
name. So wait, so he's part raccoon, part meatball? Who
Yeah.
clearly has better representation than I do. This guy's getting so much press. He's going to be on Subway Takes.
It's true. He
next
does have
week.
millions of views on his videos.
Crazy. You know what? Get Jimothy on this show. Can
Well,
we talk to our
I got a surprise
producers?
for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that fucked up little furball, Jimothy.
Is Jimothy hosting this week?
Jimothy's
oh,
gonna be
shit,
your
I've been
guest host.
tagged out.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No,
It
no,
was
you're
nice
gonna
while it
co-host.
lasted. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll share the desk with him.
Well, no, he gets the desk. You have to sit on the floor.
No problem.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
So keep your eye out for Jimothy jokes. We'll see. I have a feeling the writers are going to be writing a lot of Jimothy jokes, trying to like shove it in there.
Here's hoping.
So we're going to, hopefully the best will rise to the top.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll find out together.
So now it's time for something we like to call Daily Show and Tell. And this is where we talk about something that we've watched, read, listened to, argued about, or just something that's been on our minds. Doesn't have to be politics or news related, can be anything. So, Desi, what is your Daily Show and Tell this week?
All right, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried talking about this before. I just finished Margot's Got Money Troubles. Can I just say, Daily Show's good friend, Nick Offerman, is sensational in this show. Have you watched it?
I've seen the whole thing, and I totally agree.
The performance in this show is unbelievable. He's so funny and vulnerable and heartwarming. And he plays this very complicated guy who's a former pro wrestler, struggling with addiction. It goes there. It's incredibly layered and complicated, but his appearance is this very gruff, masculine guy, but he shows such beautiful vulnerability and refreshing communication skills. It's just like, I just think it's such an interesting role in terms of what is masculinity today. What is it supposed to be?
Interesting or super hot and sexy?
I mean, that too. That too. But I'm being respectful. Being very
well, I'm not.
respectful.
It's super hot and sexy. And Desi won't tell you, but she's got a huge heart on for this character.
Huge hard on for the Jinx.
It is something about like because he is so macho, and yet there's scenes like, no surprise, in the show she has a little baby. And the scenes where he just like holds a baby and he's just like such a good caretaker and so gentle and loving. And something about a big macho guy being vulnerable and holding a cute little baby.
Yeah.
Messi knows what we're talking about.
Messi knows what we're talking about.
But I agree. He's so like, it's such a good character for him, but so different from the roles we usually see him in, because it does have that vulnerability, and he's a very emotionally intelligent character, even more so than some of the women in his life on the show.
Right.
which
All
kind
the
of flips
performances
mold.
are incredible in the show, but he really, I just think he really stands out. So
Yeah.
anyway, love and props to sweet Nick Offerman.
Yes.
Kat, what's your Daily Show and Tell?
Mine's also TV show related, because
Great.
here at the Daily Show, we watch TV and read the news. And we were talking about whether we watched the World Cup. I did not watch the World Cup because this weekend I was catching up on a great TV show, Matlock, the new one with Kathy Bates, and it is excellent. And I love a good
She's
lawyer
incredible.
show. She's so good in it.
She's really good at
And
it.
her co-star Sky P. Marshall is also great, which I haven't seen her in anything else, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great cast, and I'm a sucker for a good lawyer show. Like my favorite shows, like The Good Fight, The Good Wife, Elsbeth. I love
The Kings.
The Kings. Oh, I love the King
Brilliant
world.
Kings.
Yes, and this is great because it has a great, there's always a good courtroom scene, a good case that they're working on in each episode. There's also a very interesting through line throughout the whole series, which I don't want to give away, but it's an interesting subplot that brings a whole other layer to the show. Have you watched any of it?
Yeah. I know what you're talking
I don't
about.
want to give it away for people who haven't seen it. The pilot episode right away, it reveals kind of,
Yes.
and you learn like, oh, that's what this show is about. So I think it's a good watch, and I think Kathy Bates is a star. and she's amazing.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she owns that role.
She really does.
I back you up on this. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So Kathy Bates and Nick Offerman, go do a show together. Actually, I'd watch the shit out of that show.
The two of them together?
Like their characters.
Yeah. Oh, a mashup of the Jinx and Maddie.
And Maddie Matlock and the Jinx, if they had their own little spin-off world together, we should get the Kings on that.
We need credit for it, and we would like to be credited as producers if the show comes to fruition.
Yes. All right, that's all the time we have for the Precap. I'm Kat Radley. Catch Desi Lydic hosting The Daily Show this week on Comedy Central, Paramount Plus, and right here in podcast form on The Daily Show Ears Edition. Thanks, Desi.
Thanks, Kat.
You're the best.
Should we get tickets for IMAX now?
Yeah, for December. I'll buy them.
Aww.
Only because you'll fuck it up.
Yeah, this is true.
Explore more shows from The Daily Show podcast universe by searching The Daily Show wherever you get your podcasts. Watch The Daily Show weeknights at 11, 10 Central on Comedy Central, and stream full episodes anytime on Paramount Plus.
This has been a Comedy Central podcast.